Winter is coming to northern Canada, and I'm getting my remote off-grid cabin ready for the season. I'm cleaning up the place, burning old lumber, stacking wood for the season, and eating delicious food. But first, we gotta get there, and it ain't easy. I'm about to enter hell. This is the creek that kills me every time. But this is how committed I am to making these videos. I've got hundreds of pounds of stuff here. Cooler, bin, gas, 3 jerry cans of gas, 2 big jugs of water, a wheelbarrow, my camera gear, lumber. Oh, that doesn't sound good. This is how deep it is. One little knuckle. Now, there's logs here. I'm going to lay those logs out, as many as I can. I'm going to roll the boat through the crazy creek. Let's hope I can get the boat to at least here, and then I can start rolling it. Oh, come on, baby. There. Have to take more weight out, I think. Yes. Whoa. That's no better than carrying it up. I thought it would be, but it's not. I got a confession to make, guys. I have a computer here, and I have my phone, and I use them both when I shut off the camera to edit and to go online and to upload. And I have satellite internet out here, and it allows for me to just do what I have to do from the cabin when it comes to getting videos on YouTube. I want to have greater output now that I'm spending more time at the cabin, and I'm planning on traveling, so these will be coming with me with the satellite internet. And the whole time that I'm using these, while I'm on the go, I have a VPN network running in the background, and the one that I use is Surfshark. When I turn on my computer or I use Surfshark on my phone, there's a couple of things that I really like. Right away it says, do you want to connect? And I go, yeah, I want to connect. And it asks me what country I want to connect to. So what does that mean? Well, it means my device, I can say that my device is in the United States, even though I'm way up in northern Canada at my cabin. It's like my computer is there. And so I get to watch what's popular in the United States. And when I shut off the camera at the end of the day and I'm done my edit in the evening, I'll entertain myself, and I'll go and I'll click different countries and see what's going on. And oftentimes I go to the United States because I feel like there's a better selection compared to here in Canada. I have big plans to travel. So when I'm at the airport and I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, I've got Surfshark in the background protecting me from malware and hackers. I really like that feeling that I get from using it. You can secure your privacy with Surfshark. Enter the coupon code JLegere. And you'll get an extra 4 months for free. And you can do that at surfshark.com/JLegere. These are special license plates. They're the most unique probably anywhere on Earth. Shaped like polar bears. This red one is very special. This is 43 years old, and my parents got it when we lived in the Northwest Territories in a small Inuit community by the name of Sanikiluwak. And that part of the territory is now known as Nunavut. I think they look absolutely beautiful. That's it for tonight. I'm going to go to bed. Lots of work to do tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the morning. Perfect weather today. Absolutely perfect weather for working outside. Nice and cool. Fall is here hard now. Leaves are falling and the temperature's dropping, and I had the most comfortable sleep upstairs, and I'm really looking forward to getting some stuff done around here. Quite a bit I need to do today. I need to move all of this scrap wood over to my main scrap wood pile. Take a look at the bottom part of your screen. You'll see a scrap wood pile there. That's the one that I got to start moving towards the pile of wood that you see at the top part of your screen on the other side of the cabin. Then I'm going to start to go through it all, especially the plywood. The plywood is mouse infested and it is rotten. And as we head into winter, I want as much of this garbage gone. I want this cabin to be as beautiful as possible. This shelter in the background here, this was to be an outhouse for the previous owner. They were going to have a bucket system. You'd sit down on the seat and you'd have a little door. You'd pull the bucket out when you were done, and then at the end of the trip, you would like do up the bag and you would take your waste with you. So I'm going to use that as a temporary wood storage for this winter. I figure I can get about 1.5 cords in there, maybe a little bit more. I'm going to bring it over here, and there's a fire pit that exists underneath all of this wood. I can't stand it. It's got to go. The wheelbarrow can only take so much. I'm going to burn it right here, and then it'll be a pretty big fire, and I'm not going to put the rocks around to make the fire pit yet. I'll wait until I burned it all, and then I'll make my fire pit. Now, got some gas here. I'm just going to let that soak in just a little bit. I learned from watching Kyle's Cabin. I don't know if you guys have ever watched that channel before, but the longer you let it sit, the less of a bang you have when you light it. So I'll just let that soak in for a bit, and then I'll throw a match to it. Yes. Kyle was right. No big whoosh. Just a nice light. I decided to be safe and pour some water around the fire to make sure I'm not catching any ground. And I'm going to keep it smaller. That's about as big as I'm going to let it get. And I'm going to make sure that the pieces are smaller, so I'll probably take my circular saw to some of that plywood. There's no major rush. The last thing I want is to cause a forest fire. And I don't want to burn down the cabin. And I don't want to be that guy on YouTube who like burnt down the woods and burnt down his cabin. I just don't. That wouldn't be a good reputation. I'm going to have a beef tortellini pasta bake. I'm a hungry dude. Super simple meal. Oh, so good. Okay. This ain't gonna be easy. I'm just gonna try to shimmy it. The amount of lifting I do on this channel is crazy. Come on, baby. There we go. Oh, holy. Oh, this is dangerous, man. Once he goes, he's going. Yes. Oh, no. That's heavy. I wonder if I can weigh it down here. Oh, wow. There we go. Slowly but surely, this wood pile, the scrap wood pile is coming down. And I dug a nice perimeter down to the bedrock, so I'm not worried about any soil catching. Because believe it or not, the soil around here will catch because it's got so many roots in it. It'll just catch and it'll just spread. That's how wildfires spread around here. So I'm trying to be very, very careful. I really want this area to be nice and clean for going in and out this winter, getting wood. I'm just getting like hundreds of these nails, so I'm trying to sweep up as many as I can. They're very hard to see. Look, it's just filled. It's just filled with them. Tomorrow I'm going to make this structure a little stronger, a little more beautiful, and I'm going to load it up with wood for the winter. Now let's see if I can do this without making a huge mess. I don't know. This might not be the smartest thing to do. Will that work? Let's try it. This is risky. Don't you dare. Just don't want it to go all over my legs. Here we go. Whoa, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Whoa, that was close. Oh. That is close, holy. I need a bigger funnel. All right. Whoever came up with these little funnels for oil bottles is a genius. Oh yeah. I like to use the generator to power, or to charge, I should say, my power stations. All right, well, got a lot of stuff done today. I am shutting her down now. I am going to watch the final 2 episodes of this season of Alone. It is an unbelievable season. Top 2 or 3 seasons all time for me. Cheering for William Larkham Jr. from Labrador. Hardcore cheering for him. And but the other 2 contestants, amazing as well. It is just an unbelievable season. These guys are going like 70, 80, I don't know how many days. Like, I'm thinking they might even, all of them might go past 100 days. Just incredible how they've done. And so I'm gonna watch that tonight. I'll see you guys in the morning. That one tree is going to give me, I would say, maybe a couple of weeks in the dead of winter. Well, things are looking a lot better around here. This wood storage area is just perfect. I've got it about halfway filled, and I think it can hold about a cord in the end. So when I come back, I'm going to be going through all of my offcuts and doing up a bunch of splits, and I'll be piling in some of it that I can use as full junks to go into the stove. So there's a lot more wood that can go in here. I also have a pile of trees that I cut down this summer to make space for the shed and for the outhouse. The fire pit looks great. All of that wood, all of that old plywood has been cleared up, except for a couple of pieces, but man, it's like I feel so much better already, and I've got to go through that pile of lumber now and see what's salvageable. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I had a great time. 3 days here now, and I've got to get back, do a little reset, and then turn around and come right back through that crazy creek and do it all over again. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.